This week's Trials map is Pantheon, one of my favorite personal maps due to its symmetry and flexibility in weapon choice. But if you don't know what you're doing on this map, a few simple mistakes can cost you your Trials flawless. So with that in mind, let's get into this map guide. Right away, the most important tip I can give you is to take control of the middle. So if you have all the people shotgunning, rush straight into the mid and need the other team to force them back. Depending on how quick you can get there, you can really surprise the other team and snag an early pick with grenade spam alone. However, the other team is likely to have the same intentions in mind, so watch out for areas like the hallway to your left/right depending on where you spawn, and maybe even the special tunnel. However, a greater threat when running through the special tunnel is enemy snipers, so try to get through there as quick as possible and pretty much avoid it unless you are a sniper and confident you're better than your opponent. Now once you have control of mid, watch out for the other team to move into the waterfall area, for that's the only other power position on this map really. When the other team posts up here, just chill out in the middle and keep your eye open in case someone tries to flank. Usually teams send one person to the special tunnels in an attempt to flank, so if you see this, just isolate the poor kid and 3v1 his ass. After that, control his body and go from there. Unfortunately, sometimes you just can't win control of the middle, and the other team's nade and shotgun game is just a little bit too strong, and you have to be the team to go to the waterfall. But fret not. That really isn't such a bad thing. Here, you really have the advantage if they try to engage you. So if they push in, you basically get a free kill due to all the angles you have access to. Team shotting someone down really isn't too hard. Just watch out for snipers to chill way back in the left and the right of the box, and never put yourself in a place where you can't immediately retreat to cover. The other team also usually puts at least one person in one of the staircases on bridge, so if you have incendiary or skip grenades, have you and a teammate toss them up together and you can definitely luck out with a pick pretty often. When it comes to flanking, honestly, I'd avoid it unless you're confident you can get the jump on the other team. Otherwise, you'll just end up by yourself against 2 to 3 other people, and that's not fun at all. So if you end up waiting until the point, I'd recommend having one person stay at the waterfall while the other 2 flank together through one of the special tunnels and have all 3 of you collapse together on the other team. Now for the heavy round, obviously both teams are going to bum rush straight to the heavy. The best strat in my opinion is honestly just to have one person run straight to the heavy and pop it. For some reason, this has worked literally every round, and teams are just too scared to go out there. Like, I was always the person to just go straight to the heavy, and I think I've had one person actually try and do the same exact thing, and I instantly just shotgunned him because I got there first. However, when doing this, you have to be careful for snipers to try and pick you off while you run in, so stick to cover when you can and toss a nade in their direction to hold other people rushing in off. Keep in mind, some teams like to put someone up in the middle to shoot down, so always be ready for that. Personally, we never really tried this strat, but it doesn't make that big of a difference if you decide to have one person picking up heavy while the other team snipes off against the other team in the lower lane, or if you want to send one person up into the middle so they can shoot down. Now for weapon loadouts and team composition, I'd say 2 shotguns and a good sniper is ideal, but honestly 3 shotguns is totally fine. But I wouldn't recommend any more than 2 snipers, and even that's pretty risky. Really, I honestly wouldn't recommend any more than 2 snipers on any map, but especially this one, because you really need at least one person who can get in there up close and personal. Scouts and pulses are gonna be your best options here due to most engagements being medium to long range. So now for subclasses, just about anything goes honestly, as long as you're confident with it. Though Sunsingers are definitely weaker on this map due to the large spacey tunnels in big rooms, leaving stickies and surprise self-reses way less effective. And that about concludes the advice I have for all you guys today. Best of luck with your cards, and it would really mean a lot if you checked out either of my last 2 videos. Annotation should be on screen now. Besides that, have a great day, everybody. Peace.
They're left.
Waterfall,
Oh, one's
one
right
waterfall.
though. Okay, he bubbled that, Grim. You got. Oh. Oh my god, dude.